Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is June 17th, and it is Mixed Media Mayhem, and it is also June 17th for Best of 30 Days of Sketches. So for Mixed Media Mayhem, today we need to use a stencil, which I have the Flower Garden stencil from Scrapping Reflections. We need to use torn paper and a sketch. So I'm going to tear these papers. And my sketch is this one by Laura Rumble for Lottie Loves Paper, and it's right here. And yeah, no butterflies. That's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. Everyone knows that's not going to happen. So where these little liney thingies are, this is where I'm going to do my torn paper. And I'm also not doing a 2x3 photo. I'm going to do a 4x6 photo. I'm not going to put the photo on YouTube for what it is. I'm just going to use this as a photo marker. So let's see what I can do. In the Flower Garden stencil, and I am using some Close to My Heart ink. I have used Grape and Pansy. I'm using the same exact blender brush because I have one blender brush for purple. So I went ahead and did the Pansy, and then I added the Grape color over top of that because the Grape is a deeper, darker purple. So it is a very, very slight coloring once you pull off the stencil, but there is just a slight variation in the purples, and I am okay with that. So now it is time to start with the paper tearing. So I've already used my stencil for Mixed Media Mayhem. I am working off of a sketch, and now I am tearing my paper. So my assignments, as I say that in quotation marks, are finished. Now I'm going to have fun just really kind of changing the sketch to make it work for me. Like I told you in the beginning, I was not going to do the butterflies. That is not my jam. So I decided to go ahead and have the butterfly lines as torn paper edges. Now I do have a variety of papers. So the paper that I stenciled over top of is actually a Chatterbox paper. Do you guys remember Chatterbox? Way back in the day. I have a good hunk of those papers left. And then every other paper is actually from Close to My Heart. So I am just going to keep on using these torn edges to make a really fun layout. So now that I have them all down, I'm going to use my guillotine trimmer to go ahead and trim off the bottom. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing, but there's too much of this kind of almost denim-like blue on the page. So I still had this edge of the green paper. And I'm going to go ahead and place that down here on the bottom as well, so that my floral torn edge paper overlaps on top of that. And I am loving how this is looking. And I've just got to trim off the branding strip. And the branding strip goes straight into the bin, you guys. I am not interested in keeping branding strips. I am not interested in coming up with creative ways to use branding strips. I am not interested in that whatsoever. What I am interested in is throwing that tiny, maybe half-inch piece of paper into the trash. Nobody needs that in their life. Nobody needs to stress out over how to use half-inch strips of paper. Nobody needs that. I especially don't need that. So straight into the bin. And then I decided to take the top edge of the paper as well and go ahead and use that green paper one more time up at the top, just to cover up the one edge of the stenciled flowers. And I really do enjoy how this looks. So of course this comes right after doing my geode paper that we did on Whining Wednesday Live, where we made a big shaker pocket and made it look like a geode. But you know what? Sometimes when you do something fun and you like it, you just keep on doing it. And I enjoyed the paper tearing, so I'm going to go ahead and keep on doing that. Now, I dropped some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive into the center of all of these flowers, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a variety of these kind of faceted rhinestones to place on top of the flowers here. I'm using some green, some white, and some yellow. And I chose those colors because those are all colors that I have scrapbooked with on this layout. Now this does feel like a pretty thick and heavy layout, and that is because there is a lot of paper layers on that, you guys. So if that is not your jam, then you might want to just grab the paper layers, and instead of doing a full sheet of paper and just keeping on building your layers on top of each other, to just rip off your individual layers. But like I said, I'm totally for it. I am using that photo placeholder. It's not an inappropriate photo that I'm using on this layout, but it's kind of a, you gotta have a little bit of a twisted sense of humor. And the ladies I was at Creativation with got it, and we all laughed and had a great time about it. But I don't want to offend anyone at over on YouTube land. This was it was a piece of art in the lobby of our hotel at Creativation, so it couldn't have been too crazy, but it did feel a little bit risque and hilariously inappropriate. So that's what that is, you guys, in case you were wondering what the heck my photo was going to be right here. It's not anything like absolutely ridiculous, but it's a little bit ridiculous. So now I'm going to place down these flocked letters. Now these guys are ancient. I can't even remember who makes them. It's been so long, and I've had them for so many years. And it sucks because the adhesive is falling apart and the letters are becoming brittle, and as you can see, I'm tearing the heck out of them. So I'm going to use my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive yet one more time to make sure that it sticks down here on top of the layout. Now, of course, the title is over on the left-hand side, so I figured this was working quite well. And once I get that adhesive down, I am going to add some journaling to the page, and my journaling says, like, whoa, is right. Oh, I guess I better finish the title before I tell you about the journaling. So I go into my letter stickers, and I find some Cocoa Vanilla letter stickers that have been sitting in the stash for a while, obviously, because these are Endless Summer letter stickers, and it's a couple years old. So I go ahead and put down the word like, so L-I-K-E, and some of it is blending in a little bit, like the dots on the letters are kind of blending in with the dots on that green paper right there. Now, I could have just moved my letters over, and I wouldn't have had to worry so much about the blending. But while I'm thinking about why these letters are blending in so greatly, if you want to look at it that way, to that green paper, I go ahead and add some more adhesive so my little bits of layers on the bottom don't go flopping about and fall off the page. Glue is good, right? Glue is good, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist and Ornament Gold, which is the absolute best gold mist these days, guys. Grab yourself some if you have not already. Sprinkle that about the page, and then I'm like, you still really can't see the word like. So I'm going to take my black Muji pen, and I'm going to go ahead and outline it multiple times. It's a little bit sketchy and a little bit messy, and I'm okay with that. And then I am going to write down the journaling. So it says, like, whoa, is right. This was in our hotel lobby. Hilarious moments at Creativation. So nothing earth-shattering or anything like that in my journaling, but there it is. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me for Mixed Media Mayhem, and also for Best of 30 Days of Sketches. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.